March of last year, voters in Monticello passed a referendum to renovate schools.
1 year later, we've got the latest on where plans stand now. The superintendent said it's taken a lot of planning, but now we are close to seeing some big moves. By midsummer, you'll be seeing a lot of changes happening there. Construction on the high school's multipurpose gym, classroom addition, and auditorium should start in May. The gym and classroom addition would be done by July, ready to use by next school year. Also in July, the teardown of the old Washington School to make way for the grade school's renovations. As for right now, they are taking care of clearing asbestos before major construction work can begin. To read more about the school district's renovation plans, just head over to our website, WCIA.com.
We've got cloudy skies across the area, and we are expecting things to be that way kind of for the rest of the day today. Storm Tracker Doppler does have showers moving through central Illinois, and we're probably going to be seeing these showers mainly during the morning hours with maybe even a couple of snowflakes mixing in. Right now, though, our temperatures are in the upper 30s, 37 in Champaign, Danville, Taylorville, Springfield, 41s in Paris, as well as Effingham, with wind gusts still noticeable at about 30 to 35 miles per hour in some spots, especially in Decatur. Right now, as we look at our first mid-sky cam, part of the Roofing Dog iNet overlooking Charleston, you can see that we've got the cloudy skies there. We expect the clouds to remain with us for the day today, and our temperatures will be basically pretty consistent for much of Friday. A lot of upper 30s showing up here from about 7 to the early afternoon hours, and then we'll probably get into the low 40s for our highs today. So your cast high temperatures, about 42 in Champaign, 42 also in Paxton. A lot of us, though, will be probably within a few degrees of 40 degrees. We will be below normal for this time of the year. But we do expect some clearing skies after the clouds from today. So by tonight, we're looking at clear skies with temperatures that'll be dropping into the middle 20s. Aaron, Christy.
Jack, thanks. We have some breaking news this morning. 5 fire departments are on the scene of a large fire just south of Arthur.
This is happening about a mile south of town on County Line Road. A viewer did send us this picture. We are not sure if anybody was in the building at the time the fire started or if anyone was hurt. We do have a crew on the way, and we will update you with more information as it comes in. We have new developments on the national college admissions scandal now. We told you a woman with Central Illinois ties is accused of paying $500,000 to get her kids into college, but now she has resigned from her position with Busey.
We first told you on Tuesday about Elizabeth Meyer Kimmel. As of today, she's resigning from the First Busey Corporation's board of directors. She also owns Midwest Television, the company that used to own WCIA3. Coming up at 8 on WCIX 49, what Busey has to say about this and why her position on the board raises even more questions. A man is in custody after police say he kidnapped and raped a woman and led them on a chase across several counties.
That's right. We first told you yesterday on the morning show that 43-year-old Matthew Harkey was taken to the hospital after the chase ended in a crash. He lost control of his vehicle, hit a guardrail, and flipped several times. That crash happened north of Cerro Gordo in Piatt County. Harkey, originally on the run from the Rockford area, led police through Edgar, Douglas, and Coles counties. Wednesday, officers responded to an abduction. They say Harkey took a 34-year-old woman from her home in Winnebago County, handcuffed her, and held her captive in a basement where he beat and raped her. She was able to get away from him eventually, and he now faces charges of home invasion and aggravated criminal sexual assault in Winnebago County, as well as those other charges here in Central Illinois.
We have an update this morning. A missing Decatur woman has been found. From our partners at the Decatur Herald and Review, Sorsha Taylor turned herself in to Taylorville Police last night. Officers say she is safe and would like to thank the public for their help.
2 days after passing in the House, the Tobacco 21 bill passed in the Senate yesterday. It would raise the legal age to buy tobacco products. The bill also removes all penalties for the possession of tobacco products by someone under the age of 21. One bill sponsor wants all the attention to be pointed at the people supplying the tobacco products instead of punishing children. But Republicans believe removing the penalties will only encourage underage tobacco use.
Sometimes interdiction by law enforcement and then maybe by a parent and yes a court to correct a minor's errant ways is a good thing.
But I could not sit another minute longer to hear an argument to vote against this bill is the fact that we're not ticketing and arresting kids.
The bill is going to Governor Pritzker's desk. He has not said if he will sign it or not.
We have new developments in the federal case against a Champaign businessman sentenced for harboring illegal aliens. Edwin Geyer filed a notice of appeal yesterday. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison last month and was ordered to pay a $30,000 fine. Geyer committed visa fraud for more than 100 workers under his business Geyer Roofing between 2011 and 2014. Court documents say he also allowed illegal immigrants to live in a building owned by his company.
A report of shots fired put 2 Rantoul schools on lockdown yesterday afternoon. This happened near Bel Air Drive and Bell Place. East Lawn and Northview grade schools were locked down. Police say someone fired at 2 people there, but nobody was hit. They are looking for 3 suspects. Schools were released at their normal times.
One woman is lucky her mail carrier has a keen eye. That's how she found out her shed was on fire. Crews were called out to Fisher yesterday. Sangamon Valley, along with several other departments, were able to keep the fire from spreading, but they say that was a challenge in itself.
The high wind, it makes it extremely difficult, especially when about halfway through, MidCat says we got some tornado issues possibly in the area. So it's been difficult.
The shed and farm equipment inside were destroyed. No one was hurt. They're still investigating what started it.
And another shed fire in Macon County was a close call yesterday morning. The flames had started melting the siding on the house and was getting close to spreading. 3 departments responded. The Blue Mound Fire Department says firefighters' quick work protected the home. Nobody was hurt there.
Well, that will wrap up the morning show on WCIA, but coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show.
Film critics Chuck and Pam are looking at Apollo 11 and Triple Frontier in today's Friday Flicks.
But before that, let's get one last check of our forecast with Jack.
Thank you, Aaron. We've got cloudy skies today, 42 for the high and some showers, most of which will be light and in the morning, then sunny for basically the rest of the forecast. That'll mean good news here for those who will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day on Sunday, 47 there. We do warm up, though, by Wednesday and Thursday, but Wednesday does come with a chance for a few showers.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching.